I went ahead and picked up the Studio Series Optimus Prime from Transformers the movie. 1986. I remember seeing this movie in theater as a kid, and there was some traumatic scenes as some of our beloved Autobots perished. However, this thing looks really cool. Got a trailer. Let's unbox, take a look at it. They only had one on the shelf. Look at that. That box is Kris Kringled. Hopefully this wasn't a return job. It looked like it had factory tape, but wow. Let's see what we got inside. Now this box is supposed to have a scene. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So it does have a display scene set up. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box. Roller. Heck. There it is, all the parts out of the box. I'm going to do a little first impressions and overview. We're going to look at everything. If you want to see a how-to transformation video, because this guy is more complex than my original G1, I'm going to practice. But I'll show you what he looks like in vehicle mode. I'll just cut to that. If you want to see a how-to transformation, post in the comments, transform, roll out. We'll make it easy. And if I get enough comments, I will do a vid for you. This is cool. My initial impression, glad I got this. A little pricey, but growing up with this guy as a kid, this is freaking cool. Super, I mean, all kinds of articulation compared to my original G1. And I love the coloring on this because it looks like the cartoon, but not in a cheesy way. It looks good. So all this movement, wow, look at all this. So he's going to be super posable. We got, of course, we got our trailer. I'll open that up in a sec. We got roller, and we got this piece. What was this piece called? Like the auto loader or something like that. I don't remember, but it basically has some weaponry. Had like a satellite dish thing, little repair arm. He could couple into here and he could move. I think, yeah, he fits right on roller as well, so he can roll out with roller. As far as the lore goes, I do believe roller was sentient. He could operate autonomously, but they were all linked. The trailer, roller, and Optimus were all kind of mind linked. So if one got damaged, the other one felt it and knew it, and vice versa. We got his classic rifle here. That is freaking cool. We got a couple of energy bolts to go out of that. And we got his energy axe. Classic. And then these things are like little flamey things. Are supposed to simulate thrusters or flame or something like that. So we can do a scene where he's launching up like that before he transforms. If you remember in the movie, when he had to save the day, save Autobot City from the Decepticons. We do have our backdrop here. Let me raise this up a little bit so we can set up a scene there, kind of like in the movie. Look at that. That is freaking cool. That is really cool. Okay, he stands up really well. And Roller, of course I knocked him over, but Roller You know, he can move the trailer around, so that works out just nice. And the trailer itself, yeah, these flip out kind of as a base, and then, whoops, lower the tail gate and flip that over. Do they need to be in any certain spot? There we go. That's better. So these rotate around. That's better. So everything's on a level playing field there, like that. This guy, go right there, and he could extend up. Come on down, Autobots. And we had roller. Of course, it doesn't have a launcher in it. That's a little disappointing. Should have a little launcher here, so it launches roller out, but you just got to do it manual. Some manual action there. And then I think this thing is set up so you can actually store your pieces over here. You can stand up in, get repaired or whatever. That's really cool. I'm digging that. And then the display box here, this little backdrop, is cool. So you can do all kinds of stuff with him. I mean, he is super posable. Okay, let's check out the matrix of leadership. Let's take a look in here. See how hard this is to open. Okay. Oops, sorry, hitting the camera. Flip that up. There it is. Look at that. Does it come out? I think it's supposed to. Yes. Okay. Of course, we got to have him hold it, right? All right, there he is holding the matrix of leadership. Matrix looks a little small to me, but maybe that's to scale with the movie. I don't remember the exact scale, but you can make him hold it several different ways. Just kind of grasp the fingers around it. It's not a super positive lockup, but it gets the job done. And remember, Matrix was supposed to go to Ultra Magnus first. Hot Rod grabbed hold of it, so it bonded with him. That's my theory on that. Because Ultra Magnus did not change. Like, he didn't grow or nothing when he got the Matrix, so that was kind of interesting. But look at that articulation. Alright, vehicle mode. Okay, there he is all transformed, and that was interesting doing it the first time. I'll have to do that maybe one or two more times before I even attempt to try to show that on camera. There's a lot to do. Much more complex than the original G1. Rolls pretty decent. Looks pretty good. Then you can, let me kind of raise this up a little bit. You can put these under somehow. Let's see. I think they'll be like that. There's little areas here for these to kind of set in like that, and for display like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. That whole scene where he fires these jets off right before he transforms and kind of flies over boosts himself over the Decepticons as he's blasting them. So that's cool. Let's hook them up to the trailer before we get up out of here. I'm getting hungry. Need some dinner here. We got roller. Oh, and so the trailer, I guess you really don't need the landing gear down if you have these deployed while it's laying like that. That's how these store in place. And there's a separate compartment for these. This is supposed to flip down. Dang. Dang. That was crazy. Like that, at least you got a storage compartment for there. Okay, so mine was kind of hard to get out the first time. Easier now. Alright. Just like that. Not bad. Let's see what his profile looks like. Not bad. You know, the cartoon, the trailer was always a little too tall for the size of the cab compared to a real vehicle. But this is a pretty good scale right here. I like the way that looks, actually. Looks pretty dang good. Awesome. I've pretty much lost my lighting here. It's gotten dark, but there he is in vehicle mode. I'll post up down below if you want me to try to show some step-by-step of these just insane amount of steps here. Kind of fun, but a little more complex than what I'm used to. Let me know if you've picked up yours, or if you're going to, or if you're not going to. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Boom.